Yeah, the moment of my enlightenment, that is the moment I died and came to peace. And that's the thing, it's peace. It is absolutely peace. It's like, since 9 years old, man. Since 9 years old, it has basically been with me. Going years of causing intense pain every day of my life. It's over. I had a really good life. I crammed so much into these 40 years. Very little mundanity. And now I feel like there's almost, I don't know where it's going to go, but this is something of an epitome. But it's been changed. Because I'm not just One of my friends asked me earlier today, when I told them what's going on, one of my last, before making it public, what's going onings. How'd she put it? Sorry, my brain's a little bit like a kitten right now. She asked me if it had occurred to me that I would have a shorter than normal life because I've been sick since I was a kid. No one, I believe, has ever actually asked me that.
What was your answer?
Yes. I've thought about it. I've thought about it countless times. And, you know, we can never prove, but it's always been on my mind that I would likely have something of a truncated lifespan due to how much just sheer physical taxation this body has experienced. I didn't think it would be like this. I didn't think it would be this early and this drastic. But, yeah. For most of my life, I've been like, yeah, I'm probably not going to live out a long span of human years. You never know.
Is that an idea that you've always kept to yourself?
I think so.
Never shared that with your family?
I may have mentioned it to my mom once and she got upset. I have a memory of this.
I'm going to assume that that was something you might have said when you were really young.
I don't know. I might have just been saying it, like, musing about it, more like sometime in my 30s.
And so when you had that thought, how did you, I don't know, what did you feel? Like, was there any...
A bit melancholy. Yeah. If I recall thinking about it, I don't remember the first time I had that thought, but it's been a while. Yeah, whenever it would come up, I'd be like, yeah, you know, makes sense. It's what it is.
Was there some, I don't know, level of resignation or belief in it, do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say resignation's the wrong word.
I'm not the one high in opiates, so my four-syllable words are probably not as good as yours right now. So
it's just that resignation has this connotation of, like, defeat.
Right.
And I wouldn't, like, it's a bit of a bummer, I guess, to think of, but, like, yeah, no, it's not wrong. What I was saying, it was not wrong to say that there was an air of resignation about having a shorter lifespan. It's fine. There's a resignation, and whatever other one you said also seemed accurate.
And as much as you had that thought, it still didn't stop you from studying
No.
health and medicine.
Mm.
So somewhere you were flipping the bird at that idea, telling it to fuck off. I'll be over here. Or
Well,
hold my
again,
beer. I'll be over here. Right?
I was more, I mean, for me, it was more like, I'll be really impressed if I make it to 80. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I could totally see things getting bad in my mid-60s. That's the kind of toll I thought had been taken.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yes, absolutely. And yeah, it did lead me to cram in more life, to go for things just to have the experience. And I think it led to a certain level of recklessness. All these brushes with death. And also just some like irresponsible planning for the future, lack thereof, which is sort of uncharacteristic for me. And I think, I mean, part of it is like, I don't know, my dad's terrible with money, so I inherited some of that. But part of it is...
Sorry, you just said inherited.
Oh, touche. What did you inherit? Nothing. He's terrible with money. I inherited...
That's your second bumper sticker.
Yeah.
I inherited my parents' shitty
Yeah.
way with money.
Yeah, therefore no inheritance. Yeah. All my inheritance is metaphorical. Yeah. And it is. From that motherfucker. No. Well, actually, yes. My immaterial. I do not believe I shall inherit anything material from my father. But so much learning. That's a whole other topic. My dad was a really, really great dad. Then he went crazy. And, you know, he does not argue that use of word. That's all. Which we won't get into. Long enough interview as it is. Yeah, I think that having this idea that I would have a shorter than normal life did contribute to me not doing a whole lot of long-term financial planning. Subconsciously.
Right.
Yeah, that's all.
Huh. So in another universe, there's you on your deathbed as you're at 80.
Yeah.
Who's sitting around piles of money.
Piles of money.
With no friends.
Scarface to the T. Yeah.
And if you were to compare the timeline of activities for you in 40 years and that asshole in 80, you'd still have done more, right? Even with less money.
Precisely.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think I went a little... Yeah, I mean, there was just a bit of neurosis involved, but I am pleased to have erred on the side of being in the present. Yeah. And it's not like I'm bad with money. I've never been in a financial crisis. I've, like, needed to call my family a few times, but never gotten in, like, a financial paradigm of ruin. Yeah.
No Ponzi schemes. We haven't talked about your family.
I know them.
Do you want to?
Sure.
Do you worry about them? About what's going on for them right now?
Worry.
Or, I'll ask that open-ended. Yeah. What do you think about them when you think about what's going on right now for you?
Oh, man. Well, it's a lot. You know, this is one of the biggest things. And it's not a natural thing.
It's not a
natural thing.
Natural.
One should not be preparing to bury their child. People have done it ever since before we were people, but is not the natural order. It's not something that you just be okay with, like a parent dying, because that is how it's supposed to go.
They're old, they're supposed to go first.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's, specifically for my mom and my dad. But, and, like the hit for my sister is completely different. Like, yes, the thing that causes me pain right now, more than anything else, broadly speaking, is the knowledge of the holes I will leave behind in the lives of people for whom my presence has value, and fucking specifically my family and what it's just, what it's going to be like for them. I can imagine what it'd be like for me if one of them were to die. Like, my God. And it's at the end of this story where we all tried so hard. I mean, the closeness is incredible. I've never experienced such closeness with people as I am. Really, these past couple of months with my mom and my sister. Both as the three of us and in the one-on-ones. And it's been just such extraordinary blessings to have had these soul to soul, just like sometimes like can't even look in the other's eyes, there's so much there. The pain that people are going to experience with my absence, I can't stop that. I can't prevent the essence of it from existing. I can salve the wound of my passing with my actions, my ways of being, and with just creating amazing memories for us to have together. And doing this, and just leaving the things by which to remember me. Yeah, all we can do is salve the wound. And I'm doing my very best. But it's also what's coming naturally is things that solve the wound. There is effortlessness in my kindness these days. That's part of, I don't know, realizing that I'm dead. Like, part of the not giving a fuck. It's just like...
It's part of you realizing you're not Superman. Right? Getting back to that idea of you being somebody who knows something about health and medicine, but not being the medicine.
Yeah. No, I'm just being the medicine. I'm just being the medicine. It's just there's this effortlessness in the kindness and compassion and connecting and bringing simchas and I just love seeing the joy on my mom's face when we have a beautiful moment. I love seeing her happiness at my happiness, hearing about the good things I'm doing. And my sister has She is so skillful at showing up. She is so incredibly good at knowing where to be and how. And she has been, and for herself too, to an extent. But yeah, man, like, in a lot of ways, my sister and I are best friends. I don't think she would mind me saying that or dispute it. There's different kinds of best friends, but we're a kind of best friend. I do anything for her, and I know it's mutual. And just like all the good times that won't be had, that we just know would exist just because we have nothing but good times together. But now all we have is good times together. These few weeks, just such profound appreciation. And with my mom, and it's all from this profound appreciation of all that exists and all that I'm experiencing and all that I can experience. Like, not a lot of people get the opportunity I get right now, especially being pain-free. Be like, yeah, man, you're fucking dying soon. Go live. What a blessing of an end. In some ways, how good I am but 40. It was obnoxious. How good that I'm only 40. How good that I can still do so much.
Get while the getting's good.
Yeah. I am simply taking what's happening as what has been given to me. And I'm just taking it. I'm trying to do my best to honor it, because it's a special thing that I'm experiencing. From what people are reflecting to me, how I'm being is rare. And I did not decide to do this. This is entirely unplanned and uncontrived. I simply sat back from that vomit and was here. It was my moment of enlightenment. Everything changed. Every day is a gift. I've been having so much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun. I've been having so much fun. And I have almost never not been at peace. Sir Laurence Olivier gave a performance of Lear, I think. I believe Marcia told me this story, actually. And it was a lifetime-worthy performance. This one night. just impeccable, perfect performance. And his friend goes backstage afterwards to find Olivier in a fury, tearing apart his dressing room. And he says, "My God, Sir Lawrence, why are you so upset? You just gave the performance of your lifetime." And Sir Lawrence said, "Yes, but I don't know why." He had no idea why that particular night everything came together just so. And he did the best Lear, you know, the, the Platonic form of King Lear. I am in this state. You know, we hear about Bushido, knowing you're already dead, and how that opens things up. I'm in this state. I don't know why. I don't know how I got here. It happened. It just happened. We can think about the factors, the fighting since I was 9, the inarguability of the finality of, like, fucking, what was I gonna say? It wasn't super important. Just another aspect of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
The fact remains, the way I see it, I have been given a gift from my own experience, which I am cherishing. These rich, full days that are pain-free. And like all gifts that are gifts, there's a sharing. So I'm sharing what there is as a sharing part of this way of experiencing aliveness. If I was going to restart a healing center, I would have called it Aliveness. Aliveness Healing Arts. It's iambic. It would work. Aliveness Healing Arts, centered around this concept of aliveness. And my goal, one of my goals right now, is to die with as much aliveness as possible.
Be as alive as you can.
Yes.
While you can.
Yeah. Which, right now, is pretty fucking. I'm pretty fucking alive right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what I'm directing my energy toward, is the best death possible. What are the ingredients in my die happy soup?
There's a ingredient list that's about 40 years long.
I'd like to say that my soup is getting close. I'm getting close to a place where I feel I can die happy.
Mm.
That'll be really, that the soup is good. Like, I'm ready now. If I wake up tomorrow and my body is like, alright, it's time. I'd be like, well, alright, it's time. This was good. Death is calling. This is just, I'm just, you know, I'm in a limbo state right now, right? This is liminal. I am completely open to a miracle, I will take on whatever kind of like bodhisattva thing might be getting asked of me, become a tzaddik, and simply continue to have and share this gift as an avatar of that state, as my one teacher put it when I was talking about this just a week or so ago. And what was I going to say? I don't know. Getting a bit naughty from the Dergs. Yeah, death will call me back. I have this time, I have this gift, and all gifts should be shared, so I'm trying to share this aliveness as much as possible.